Since time immemorial, human beings have been captivated by the mysteries that lie beyond the immediately observable world. Spiritual entities, whether conceived as deities, guardian spirits, or ethereal messengers, have served as a wellspring of comfort, guidance, and meaning across cultures and epochs. This pervasive phenomenon is not simply the product of random chance. It arises from a complex interplay of innate cognitive processes, social conditioning, and the deeply personal search for meaning. As we set out on this intellectual journey, we invite you to explore the fascinating intersection of psychology and spirituality. The power of cognitive biases. Our minds are wired to make sense of an inherently chaotic universe. This drive for order often leads to the employment of cognitive shortcuts, heuristics, and biases that help interpret ambiguous phenomena. Here we delve into three key cognitive biases that play a significant role in the construction and reinforcement of spiritual beliefs. Confirmation bias. Humans have a natural propensity to seek coherence in their understanding of the world. Confirmation bias is the tendency to favor information that affirms our existing beliefs while dismissing contradictory evidence. For believers in spiritual entities, this means that anecdotal encounters, personal revelations, or even coincidental events are selectively amplified and interpreted as validation of previously held ideas rather than random instances. Such selective processing strengthens the conviction in the supernatural, often leading to a self-reinforcing cycle. Availability heuristic. The availability heuristic is our inclination to judge the probability of events by how quickly and vividly examples come to mind. For instance, if someone experiences or hears about a powerful, inexplicable event, that memory might be disproportionately influential. This vivid recollection can elevate the perceived frequency and significance of spiritual occurrences, even if statistically they are rare or subject to misinterpretation. This heuristic transforms isolated experiences into evidence of a broader, unseen phenomenon. The illusion of control. The human desire to exert influence over one's environment can sometimes lead to the illusion of control, a cognitive distortion where random events are attributed to deliberate, often supernatural causes. The context of spiritual belief, everyday randomness is reinterpreted as part of a divine or metaphysical plan. This not only offers a sense of empowerment and order, but also imbues life's uncertainties with meaning. Even if that meaning may arise more from psychological need than objective reality. The influence of social networks. While our internal cognitive processes lay the groundwork for belief, our social environments further shape and cement our spiritual convictions. The collective nature of spiritual and religious experiences emerges as much from individual minds as from the communities that nurture these ideas. Social conformity. Humans are profoundly social creatures whose beliefs are often reflective of the groups they belong to. Social conformity, the drive to align one's opinions with those of a group, plays a pivotal role in establishing and perpetuating spiritual beliefs. Whether through religious congregations, informal family gatherings, or cultural rituals, community influences can steer individuals to adopt, reinforce, or even question their personal beliefs about the supernatural. This dynamic often creates a powerful echo chamber that validates the existence of spiritual entities. Shared experiences, collective rituals, narratives, and shared mystical experiences foster a sense of belonging and collective identity. When a community converges around common symbols, myths, or legends, these shared experiences become part of the social fabric, offering both emotional solace and a sense of continuity. The healthcare benefits of being part of a supportive group are well documented, and in many cases, the collective memory of spiritual occurrences is as influential as any personal experience. The power of storytelling. Narratives and myths have been the vessels of human understanding long before scientific explanations took center stage. Storytelling is a formidable tool. It transforms transient events into lasting legacies of meaning and wonder. The legends of spiritual entities, passed down through generations in folklore, literature, and even modern media, captivate the imagination and continue to inform the way individuals perceive the supernatural. Each retelling reinforces the idea that there is more to existence than meets the eye. Personal experiences and meaning-making. Beyond the collective influences of cognitive bias and social networks, the deeply personal dimension of spirituality plays a crucial role in belief formation. Individuals turn to spiritual interpretations as a means of making sense of their inner lives and the unpredictable nature of external events, emotional needs, and comfort in times of stress or uncertainty. The prospect of a higher power or benevolent spirit can provide solace, comfort, and hope. Spiritual belief systems often offer narratives that help individuals navigate the complexities of their emotional lives, transforming fear and despair into resilience and hope. Such beliefs can act as psychological fortifications, supporting mental health during crises and offering a framework for understanding suffering and joy alike. Trauma and loss for many individuals, encounters with trauma or profound loss trigger a search for meaning that transcends the material world. Spirituality, in these instances, becomes a vital coping mechanism, a way to assuage feelings of isolation and to foster a belief in some form of continuity beyond physical demise. This journey transforms the pain of loss into a narrative of hope and reincarnation, offering a comforting perspective on the impermanence of life. The search for meaning at its core, the human pursuit of spiritual belief, is a quest for meaning. The seemingly arbitrary or chaotic events of daily life are reinterpreted through a spiritual lens, imbuing people's lives with a sense of order and purpose. Whether through the lens of destiny, fate, or divine plan, the search for meaning propels many towards ideas that lie beyond traditional scientific explanation. In this way, spirituality becomes both an existential answer and a symbolic narrative that helps individuals position themselves within a greater cosmic order. Conclusion: exploring the nuances of belief. The psychology of belief in spiritual entities is as layered and intricate as the human mind itself. By examining cognitive biases like confirmation bias, the availability heuristic, and the illusion of control, alongside the potent influences of social conformity and storytelling, we begin to understand why these beliefs endure across cultures and generations. Moreover, the personal dimensions, where emotional needs, trauma, the perpetual search for meaning converge, paint a picture of belief as a vibrant tapestry woven from both individual experience and collective memory. As we reflect upon this complex interplay, it becomes clear that spirituality is not solely about the supernatural. Rather, it is an essential aspect of human psychology that addresses our deepest needs for order, meaning, and connection. Even for those who might question its basis in objective reality, the psychological mechanisms that sustain spiritual belief remind us of the rich, multifaceted nature of the human experience. In our pursuit of truth, let us remain open-minded and critically curious, remembering that belief in all its forms is a testament to the extraordinary ways in which we strive to make sense of the universe. The dialogue between psychology and spirituality continues to challenge us to reconsider what it means to be human in a world filled with both mystery and meaning. Further reflections and divergent perspectives beyond the immediate scope of this exploration, consider how modern neuroscientific research is beginning to decode the neurological substrates of belief. Emerging studies suggest that certain brain regions are activated during experiences deemed mystical or spiritual, hinting at a biological basis for what many consider exclusively metaphysical. In parallel, the global spread of digital communities has introduced new dynamics of shared belief, where social media platforms act as modern congregations that amplify collective narratives. These developments invite us to ponder how the agiled human quest for meaning will continue to evolve alongside technological and scientific progress. Venturing deeper, one might also explore how cultural narratives of the supernatural are reinterpreted in literature, art, and film, each medium providing its own lens on the divine and the profane. This rich tapestry of interpretation only adds layers to our understanding, encouraging us to engage with both ancient wisdom and contemporary insights. Through ongoing inquiry and open-minded discussion, we continue to uncover the profound ways in which the unseen shapes our lives, inviting us to embrace both the mystery and the rationality that define the human spirit.